G'day YouTube, welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. As always, your host, Squidly back for another hardware review for you. And today we are looking at another RDTA, another squonk-able RDTA. This is the Cool Vapor Cavalry RDTA. It is a dual post, dual coil RDTA that is squonk-able. And yeah, still don't know why these are a thing. What we'll do is we'll dive down, we'll take a quick look around it, we'll chuck a build in it for you, we'll check out the box and everything that it comes with the packaging, and then we'll jump back up top and I'll give you the pros, the cons, the price, and if I think this is worth a purchase. So, stick around for a while, watch the video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's do this. Alright, here we have a closer look at the Cool Vapor Cavalry RDTA. It is 24.5 millimeters in diameter. So it's not a 24 and it's not a 25. It sits somewhere in that middle. Like the RDTA, it's not an RDA, it's not an RTA, it sits somewhere in the middle. It's got a 3mm juice reservoir. It does have side airflow on both sides. So the airflow, you just grab hold of this top piece and spin it around, and that's how you close your airflow off. What happens on one side happens on the other, as you would expect. And this Cool Vapor logo that I think looks pretty shit. And you've got this interesting design. I can see what they've tried to do. It just doesn't really work. You can't kind of see your juice. When you've got cotton in there and shit like that, it makes it very difficult to see your juice. So the drip tip, the top piece, this is kind of an all one piece thing. I'm sure you can get this section out, I just haven't been bothered. But yeah, that's your AFC control and your top piece. So they Cool Vapor say that, you know, adding this Ultim section here reduces the heat to your lips. Realistically, if it was constructed well, you wouldn't need that. That's it around the sides. Underneath, you have got your Cool Vapor and Cavalry RDA and a stainless steel squonk pen. Alright, let's take a look under the hood. Look, it is pretty nicely machined. You'll notice you've got a couple of little lips that stick out, and those lips are to cover up your sort of fill hole and the breather and lock this top piece onto the deck so you don't get any sort of spilling when you're vaping this. Very clean. It's like a matte finish. I do like the matte finish. It's a shame the rest of it's shit. Alright, let's take a look at the deck. Here we have the deck. Now, the reason it's got coils in it is because I'm not going to do a build in this. It is pretty straightforward. You've got massive gold-plated grub screws. Now, I'm not too sure why you wouldn't give me a gold-plated squonk pin, but you will give me gold-plated grub screws. You've got your fill port over here to fill up your reservoir. This is your little breather valve, and you can see the design. These line up with the flaps inside the top cap. These little 4 holes underneath are for your wicks, and the best way to wick this is to drop the wicks all the way down inside. That's pretty much it. Squonk action for this. So when you squonk with this, it squonks up through the squonk pin down there. See that little hole? That's your squonk pin. So the squonking action does not fill up your juice well. It squirts out onto the deck here. Now, I'm not too sure then why I need this to be an RDTA if I'm going to squonk right out onto the deck. Given these holes are fucking jam-packed full of cotton, the juice will be wicked up from the cotton from the deck. It's not going to go and trickle back inside. So kind of defeats the purpose of its whole function being a squonkable RDTA. To take this Pyrex section off, you just unscrew your center pin with the Allen key provided, and it all does come apart, so it is easily cleaned. Something to point out though, when you do put this glass section and this base section together, make sure you put it the right way around before you fill it up. Old fucking Muppet here had this pointier section around this side which didn't line up correctly. And I had filled it up, so I wasted a whole 3 mils of juice with this fucking stupid thing. Hear that? Nice click back into place, which is cool. But that's the Cavalry RDTA. Let's take a look at the packaging. Here we have your Cool Vapor Cavalry RDTA. Nice little box. I do kind of like this. Cool Vapor up here. This is the color that you're going to get. Nothing on the back. Very limited stuff on the side. And then underneath, a little bit about the contents and their social medias. You pop open the top like so. And this is where your Cavalry will be sitting. Underneath here, you do get a little information card about Cavalry in English and Chinese. I think that's Chinese. I'm pretty sure that's Chinese. I'm not Chinese, but I'm sure it is. You get a massive bag with 2 little coils in them. So they give you some coils, that's pretty nice. You do get a spare glass section. And then you get a bag of spares, which are O-rings and just some more gold-plated grub screws. So in lieu of doing a build video, you can see just the bottom of my coils in that airflow there. So I'm getting bottom side airflow, and you could see they are positioned pretty close to the deck. But even so, when the cotton comes out, it's going straight down into those wicking ports. The coils do share the same post hole. Now, there are little cutouts in there, like you can see, it's for each little leg, but it doesn't ever work out as they designed. It is fiddly as fuck to put coils in, and it's just a pain in the ass. So let's jump back up top. I'll give you the pros, the cons, and the price. And would I recommend this? No. There we had a quick look around the Cavalry RDTA by Cool Vapor. I have got it on the Mike Vapes Recurve Squonk because it is a squonk-able RDTA. I can't remember what build I've got in here, but it's probably going to be about 0.17. It's usually where I like to sit. And I've got a lovely 21700 in this bitch. Let's take it for a fucking toot. Let's get into the pros and cons for this thing. Pros. There's not very many pros, I'm sorry to say. There are not many pros at all. It works. That's a pro. The flavor is... it's okay, I guess. It's... Look, the only thing I can say nice about this thing is the airflow is smooth. It's got good airflow, it's open. I like the airflow. I find it's probably spot on for what I like. And that's with the airflow fully open. What else is there that's good? Yeah, not very many things. It works, and the airflow wide open is where I like it. Let's get into the cons. It looks fucking stupid. I don't think this design works well at all. If you wanted to use this as an RDTA, you kind of want to see how much juices you got left in there, and it makes it fucking difficult with this. As a squonk-able RDTA, the squonk function comes out onto your coils instead of filling up the reservoir. So if you do run out of juice, you do need to take the top cap off, fill up your little reservoir, put the top cap back on, squonk, come out over onto your coils, then vape. It's fucking stupid and convoluted. The drip tip, I don't like this design. I think this looks fucking stupid. This Ultim drip tip and Ultim top piece that stops all the heat. If you design it properly, you don't need to worry about that. So this is stupid, and it just makes it look fucking ugly. I don't like the build deck. It's very fiddly to build on. I don't like that they share the same posts. I don't like that it's got grub screws on it. I think that is stupid. All in all, I really dislike this thing. I've used it for 2 weeks now, and every single time I go to vape it, I dread vaping it. I don't like the looks. I don't like the design. I don't like the build deck. I don't like how you have to have your wicks hanging all the way down. I don't think it works as a squonk-able RDTA in any fashion. I don't like the drip tip. I don't like this Ultim thing.
I think all in all, this is a absolute waste of a product. I don't know who you're trying to market this to, but it's useless. And what is this Cool Vapor useless RDTA going to set you back? 45 bucks. So think about that for a second. We reviewed the Ferris RDTA, which kind of works as an RDTA, and it was 40 bucks. And this stupid thing is $45. If you want a squonk-able RDTA, do not buy this, buy the Ferris. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, this is a fucking stupid thing. All right. I've got nothing else to say. It really is an irritating little bitch. That's it. That's all I've got. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, guys, please like, please share, please subscribe, and keep it cloudy, YouTube. Keep it cloudy.